Real Madrid were so exceptional. As a Madrid fan, I speak for everybody. I do think that Real Madrid played so amazing against Espanyol that no other team can defeat us at this point. Madrid is such a special team. It is a team that can win Champions Leagues, and we're so good now that Mbappe can score hat tricks left and right. Vinicius can have assist of a hat trick of assist left and right at any moment, right? We played amazing. We saw Arda Güler also play a couple of minutes because Ancelotti is just one hell of a manager, giving all of the youngsters some chances to blossom. We saw Ancelotti put out Endrick against Espanyol in this game, and Endrick also played amazing, right? Ancelotti is the manager. Madrid do bet on the youngsters. They do bet on the players that they buy from other countries, and they do try and put them out there into the starting 11. This is the team that is just so special. We're out here getting the best out of Endrick, getting the best out of Güler. We saw Vinicius yet again play amazing, right? All those tricks that he made on the left flank came out to something. They were producing goals, they were producing assists, they were doing everything. All of that matters the most because we are Madrid.
We are Madrid, a team that not only plays well, but we get the result. That is who we are. This is Real Madrid, guys. We have just beaten. No, wait. Oh, wait. I just woke up.
What I meant to say is that we just lost against Espanyol 1-0. My bad. I was dreaming, and then what I'm saying, I woke up and I thought all of that was real, but whatever. On a real note, welcome everybody. Welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm happy that you guys are here. This is a Barcelona channel. I know you guys were probably like, what the hell, did I just click into a Madrid channel? Why is he talking and yapping about Real Madrid in a positive way? What's going on here? But yeah, I was just joking. But Real Madrid did lose against Espanyol 1-0. Beating Espanyol is not for everybody, guys. It's not for everybody. Barcelona defeated Espanyol back on November 7th or something like that, 3-1. And we saw Dani Olmo, the unregistered Dani Olmo scored 2 goals against Espanyol. We saw Rafinha also score a goal on that day. Lamine Yamal with the assist. Marc Asado with another assist. Alejandro Balde with an assist. So it's not for everybody. Madrid have just been defeated by Espanyol, right? Don't say Espanyol. They're not Espanyol. They're Espanyol tonight because they were phenomenal against Real Madrid. Phenomenal. It's kind of crazy to see how many people, not many people, many Madrid fans are taking how they're taking on this game after the match was over. They're saying that Madrid, they deserve to win. We didn't deserve to lose. Blah, blah, blah. Now you guys understand what it feels like to have like these calls be so controversial, so freaking rigged. You guys get a taste of your own medicine. Like, did the Florentino Perez payment not go through tonight for La Liga? Did Javier Tebas forget to ask for the invoice of Florentino Perez? What is going on here, right? You guys have just lost 3 total points. And if Barcelona, right, you know what's hella funny is I came a little unprepared because I just came back from the gym. But yeah, if Barcelona win their next game against Alaves, that would mean that we would be at 45 points. And that would be 4 points below Real Madrid, just out of nowhere, just like that. Boom. 4 points below Real Madrid. We just have to defeat Alaves first, and then boom. And then, dude, like, we still have to face Madrid one more time, and Barcelona's going to be at home, which means that there's a chance that we might go 1 point behind Real Madrid, and then that is where things do get very, like, freaky, because if you look at Madrid's schedule, right, they're gonna face against Leganés on February 5th, so in about 4 days from today. Away from home, they have to face Atletico Madrid on February 8th, another game where they could lose points. And it's not looking good because they can't rest their players. They have Man City on February 11th, and they're going to be using their best players for Atletico Madrid, Man City, and then they have to face Osasuna away from home. Bro, like, they're going to be dropping points. You best believe, like, that is going to happen. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Barcelona fan. I'm saying that because anybody could say that. Any City fan, Bayern fan, any Arsenal fan would say that, on average, you would lose points on a run like this. And they still have to face Real Betis away from home. There's many away games that Madrid have to go through. Another match is Villarreal away from home. Another match is against Athletic Club. Overall, Athletic Club is very strong, whether it's home and away, but Madrid will be at home. And then from there, to top it all off, you have to face Barcelona and Madrid is going to be away from home. So the league is very much alive. You guys were all thinking that it was over, that Barcelona were not going to win La Liga, that it was done, that we should just focus on the Champions League. And I'm like, bro, do you know how many more games there is left in this freaking league? And you guys already want to give up? You guys need to have the heart. You guys got to have the heart and the perseverance. These players have the perseverance. The league is not over. The league is very much alive. It is very much alive. So Madrid have to face so many tough opponents that they are bound to lose even more. There is a chance that most likely this league season is going to end on a point difference of around 1 to 3 points. It's not going to be like a 7 to 8 point difference between first and second place. It is going to be very tight. But what's very important is that Barcelona have to be very consistent in times like this. If we look at Barcelona's schedule, let's look at their most toughest matches. We could say that going away, no wait, that's for the Copa del Rey. So we can say that the Osasuna game might be tough because they did cause us some trouble earlier in this season. We can say that going to Atletico Madrid is going to be tough. We're playing Real Betis at home, which is good. We're going to be playing, that's it. That's literally it. And we have to face Espanyol away from home. But that's it. Like everything else is like on our side. Like bro, from March 30th all the way until May 18th. Actually, let me go to, let's just say February, right? Because we're in February. Let's just say February 6th. Okay, whatever. We're going to start from March 2nd. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches at home. Bro, that's 24 points that we can gain easily because it is at our own home. It's very much alive. Very much alive. But, all right, let me stop right there. I'm going back to Madrid. The reason why so many Madrid fans are so angry right now is because they said that Mbappe got fouled on the field by one of the players of Espanyol. And I was looking at the picture, I was looking at the play, and I'm like, okay, let's just say that yes, it's a foul. Let's just say yes. Let's just say that the Madrid fans have a point finally for the first time in 100 years. They're correct. Okay, that's fine. But if you're going to say that that's a foul, what about this play here where Mbappe, right? Let's reverse it. Mbappe pushes somebody on the freaking face. You're going to tell me that's not a foul, but the other one is? You have to be consistent. Be consistent. If you think that's a foul on Mbappe, you also have to say that Mbappe fouled this player inside the box. You have to say that. You have to be consistent. If you want to say this is a foul again, right? Let's go back to when Mbappe got hit from behind. If you want to say that this is a foul, okay, fine. Mbappe against I don't know who this is. Like the purple team, I think is see, now I'm getting messed up. But whoever this is, Mbappe also hit somebody on the foot, and that was not called for. The ref said, no, that's not a foul. I didn't see nothing. I only see money. I only see payments coming from Perez and Javier Tebas and what? It's like that, okay? That's a foul, right? That's a clear foul. But apparently to you guys it's not, because I know what you guys want to do. You guys are very biased. I know what you guys want to do. You guys are biased. What about this one? There's another picture here. Endrick kneeing somebody in the balls, bruh. Endrick is kneeing somebody in the dick. Hard. And the ref said, no, I don't see nothing. I only see money. I only see me buying a new house because of Perez and Javier Tebas. Blah, blah, blah. Endrick is kneeing somebody in the dick. And this was earlier in the season. But to the Madrid fans, are like, no, I don't see nothing. What are you talking about? Bro, be consistent. If you're going to say that this foul on Mbappe, right, this play is a foul, then you also have to say that all of these other plays that Madrid did against other teams have to be fouls, because these are way worse. Way worse. This dude that got kneed on the dick, dude, like he could have lost his family. He could have lost some children. What if you wanted to have children later in 4 weeks? His balls would have been gone, dude. It's embarrassing, dude. Like, what happened? What's going on? So, like, no, don't come at me and say that it's Barcelona's league, Barcelona paid and whatever. Don't say that. You guys are like almost exposing yourselves by saying that, because you guys are the godfathers of situations like this. Throughout history, all the calls have been in favor of you guys, which is the only reason why you guys are successful. So don't stop. And after all of this, after knowing that Madrid were playing so bad, so even with Bellingham, with Rodrigo, with Vinicius, with Mbappe, with all of these great, phenomenal, precious players that are so luxury, so beautiful, such beautiful players, Even with all of those players in, you guys were playing like crap, bro. Like I'm keeping it 100, like 100 with you guys. You guys were playing like booty, and like you guys had Rodrigo on the right, Bellingham, as always, as a central attacking midfielder, Vinicius, and Mbappe as a striker. And what's the most embarrassing thing about all of this is that you guys did not, Ancelotti did not even want to sub in players who would actually might bring something better. Because that's usually what coaches do. Is like if things don't work out with your main starting 11, you want to change, make some substitutions, maybe change the tactics, and maybe get a better result in the end. That is what Hansi Flick does, right? Sometimes when he sees Lewandowski not really doing great things, he takes him out on the 65th minute, even though he's the top goal scorer, and he puts in Ferran Torres, right? And we end up winning. Things get better. Like there's no issues. There's no issues with that type of management, right? It's beautiful management. If freaking Frankie De Jong is not performing well, we have Sin Casado come in for Frankie De Jong. It's normal. The hell? Like, bro, like with Ancelotti though, because he has so much favoritism, he doesn't have the balls to speaking about balls, it's funny. He doesn't have the balls to bench big players like Mbappe, Vinicius. He's like, no, I don't want to bench him because I don't want to have any slack later. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't do anything. He's not a big manager. And these players, this is bro, this is the reason why when you have a team and you have so many superstars, it's hard to manage a team like that. It does not guarantee success. What it guarantees is failure. And you could have switched out Vinicius and put in what's his name, Arda Güler. You could have done that. You could have put Arda Güler in, put Arda Güler on the let's just say on the right wing, Rodrigo on the left wing. You could have just done that. But no, you love Vinicius so much, and you're afraid that if you take out Vinicius is gonna be screaming like, "Why you let me out?" Like a little baby. Why you let me out? Oh yeah, I wanted to keep playing, bro. This guy lost the most duels, which was a total of 11. He should have been taken out. The hell? And then like you could have taken out Mbappe if you wanted to. Maybe put Endrick in and do something. Just change something. Why? Like why are you guys like that? You guys are ruining the futures of Endrick and Güler, and you over here, you made them think that Endrick and Güler made the right decision to go to Real Madrid. These are two players that Barcelona wanted, by the way. Barcelona wanted Endrick instead of Vitor Roque back in 2022. They wanted Endrick, but Endrick got sold all these lies that it was going to end well for him, but no, he can't even play. He can't even 5 minutes. Arda Güler, the same thing. Güler is the most Barcelona player in Madrid right now, and it sucks to see that he's at a team like Madrid. And every time Güler plays, bro, like he always does something. Like he always brings something special. But like for some reason, you guys continue to bench this player and not give him no minutes. 605 minutes played, 3 assists, and 1 goal. He should be having way more. Like if we look at the per 90 stats, bro, he averages 0.15 goals per 90, which is pretty solid. He averages 1.19 shots on target per 90. He averages 0.45 assists per 90. That's really solid, guys. It really is. Those are pretty high numbers. You give him more minutes, it accumulates to more goals. So I don't understand like what's going on here. And then the worst thing from all of this is that transfer market wants to give Güler and Endrick bigger transfer values, greater PRs, that these players are so special that they're worth more than 90 million euros or whatever. And then you have somebody like Fermin Lopez, who does not have great PR, does not have great marketing and like the flashy type of names. And he's being worth at like what, like 30 million euros or something like that. Let's see how it is. And Fermin Lopez does way more on the pitch. And you guys know that. Fermin Lopez does way more. His market value is 50 million euros. Fermin Lopez. If we look at, let's say, somebody like Arda Güler, somebody who barely plays, 45 million euros. You're going to tell me that they're almost even? You're going to tell me that Arda Güler is just 5 million euros below Fermin Lopez? And then let's look at Endrick just to get pissed off even more. Endrick, 40 million euros? Are you freaking serious? You think that Endrick, with I don't know how many minutes he played so far this season, is worth 40? He went down. He used to be at 60 million euros, but now he's at 40 million euros. So his market value is tanking. But bro, 40 million euros, and he played in a total of 318 minutes. 318 minutes he played, and you're telling me that he's worth 40 million euros? Fermin Lopez, bro. Let's go back to Fermin Lopez. 50 million euros. Right? Barely above Endrick and Güler, but it gives out the most, which pisses me off. 856 minutes. That is almost more than double the minutes that the other players get, and he has 3 goals and 5 assists in all competitions. That's really good. Those are high numbers. If anything, this guy should be worth 60 million euros. 2 goals and 2 assists in two assists in La Liga, 1 assist in the Copa del Rey, 1 goal and 2 assists in the Champions League. And even before that, in the Olympics, he had like 6 assists or 6 goals or something like that. And then before that, with Barcelona, right, in the 2023-2024 season, he had 11 goals. So what the hell are we doing here? Like with Fermin Lopez barely getting over the market value of Endrick and Arda Güler. It's all PR, bro. Like it's just this stupidity at its finest. It's disgusting. And so besides that, bro, Madrid deserve to lose. And that's it, done. Like, bro, like you're gonna be complaining about all these fouls. Like, bro, this happens to us on a daily. Now you guys know what it feels like. But nothing more, right? We have to focus on ourselves. We have our next match against Alaves. Let's get the 3 points and done, right? Done. We focus on ourselves. Here's going to be another conversation I want to have with you guys. I don't know what's going on. It's just so weird how the football world works. But there has been so many people saying that because Dembele in the last 2 games has a total of 6 goals, right? 2 games, 2 hat-tricks, that Dembele is better than Yamal and that Barcelona destroyed Dembele. Let me get one thing very straight. And I want to make it very clear because it's the only time. No, actually, it's not going to be the only time. I'm going to continue to talk about this because I'm the number 1 defender on players like Lamine Yamal. Okay, yes, it's true that Dembele in the last 2 games, he has been amazing, right? The fact that he has scored 2 hat-tricks in the past 2 games is really good. 6 goals. Dembele has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. He scored 3 goals against Brest, right? The closest win he'll ever get when it comes to Brest. So he got 3 goals. Really good. I'm being so serious. That's really good. I'm happy for him. I'm happy the fact that, Luis Enrique is able to get the best out of Dembele. If you really think about it, if Luis Enrique stayed at Barcelona past 2017 and they did not force Luis Enrique out and they gave Luis Enrique more protection, more ease of mind through his time at Barcelona, if Dembele were to have come back in 2017 and get coached by Luis Enrique, Dembele today would have been a much bigger legend than how we talk about him today. Okay, I want us to know that like right now. It would have been, because the fact that Luis Enrique has been able to get this version of Dembele out. Can you imagine what he could have done at Barcelona between the years of 2017 all the way up until whoever knows, like I don't know, until 2020 or 2022. Dembele probably would have been a much bigger player, and maybe it could have led towards a different route to maybe Dembele staying at Barcelona. Because let me tell you guys, I want to keep it very real. Yes, Dembele is a good player. Just because he left Barcelona does not mean that I'm going to automatically trash on Dembele. I'm not that type of guy. That doesn't make any sense. Dembele is good and he's amazing. And I do think that if Luis Enrique would have stayed as a coach of Barcelona past 2017 and he got Dembele on his arsenal, we would have gotten a much better version of Dembele compared to what he was taught under Ernesto Valverde, under Quique Setién, under Ronald Koeman, under Xavi Hernandez. The one coach that got the best out of Dembele was Xavi Hernandez. So can you imagine what Luis Enrique would have done with Dembele at Barcelona? It's crazy, right? So I have always speak very positively about Dembele when he was at Barcelona. I have always said this. I wanted him to renew, but he left and he wanted to go to PSG. Fine, whatever. But to say that Dembele is better than Lamine Yamal, bro, first of all, there is a 10-year difference between these 2 players, okay? That's kind of like saying if we were to go back to 2004 or 2005, can you imagine people saying, oh, Ronaldinho is better than Messi? Ha! Ronaldinho is better than Messi. And Messi was like 17 and Ronaldinho was like at the prime of his career at 26, 27 years old. It wouldn't make any sense at that time. You guys know that. And so why does it make sense all of a sudden to say Dembele is better than Lamine Yamal? Dude, there's a 10-year difference between these two players. It's insane. Like Lamine Yamal is not even 18 yet, bro. Like a year ago he was 16 and he still has to graduate high school. I think he actually just graduated high school. Dembele is a father. Like we're talking about 2 different generations. It doesn't make any sense. And I think that if we were to compare Dembele and Lamine Yamal, I would say, okay, yeah, like Dembele has more goals. He does have more assists, as he should, because he's 27. He's at the prime of his career. Lamine Yamal, bro, like His balls has not even dropped yet. But you know what I'm saying? So Lamine Yamal is young. But here is going to be the bigger picture. Why is Lamine Yamal always getting compared to the player that is at the heat of their career? Why? Isn't that kind of strange? Because if we go back to September 2024, what was the debate be, uh, between Lamine Yamal and some other player? Like, what was the debate? Who was the other player? It was Lamine Yamal and Endrick back in September when the season was about to start. Everybody was comparing Lamine Yamal and Endrick. Everybody was saying Endrick is going to be the bigger player to Lamine Yamal. Endrick is going to be scoring more goals. Lamine Yamal is nothing. Endrick has the Brazilian flair. Yamal has nothing. He couldn't even score a lot of goals last season. Whatever. That went out the window because apparently Endrick just doesn't get the opportunities, and every time he plays, it's very average, mid. And Lamine Yamal was starting to score goals. And everybody was like, oh, okay, like he's actually doing something. 2 months later, September, October, let's just say a month and a half later, let's just say October 2024, all of a sudden, everybody was saying, Salah is better than Lamine Yamal. So now everybody was comparing Salah to Lamine Yamal, which is even a even worse debate compared to the Dembele Lamine Yamal, because Salah is 33 and Lamine Yamal is 17. So there's like a 15-year difference between these two players. If it made no sense to compare Ronaldinho and Messi back in 2005, it would not make any sense to compare Salah and Lamine Yamal. It just doesn't make any sense. But people were comparing the two players. They're like, Salah is better, the best right winger in the world. Lamine Yamal cannot even touch him. Whatever. But we saw through stats, through actual like analyzing these two players, that Yamal had better chance creation compared to Salah. Salah was the cherry on top. He was the finisher. He was the one that has worked at Liverpool for a very long time, and he knows his role. He knows that he is the one to basically cherry pick off of the plays that Liverpool do generate, and it is a great Liverpool team. So I'm like, okay, I understand that Salah may have better goals and assist numbers, but he does not compare to Lamine Yamal in terms of chance creation, in terms of successful dribbles, etc. So there goes another debate. Salah continues to be consistent, but just out of nowhere, when Mbappe started showing up and he started to get on form on December 2024 and onwards, now everybody's saying Mbappe is better than Lamine Yamal. Who is Lamine Yamal? Mbappe is better because he knows how to take on players. He knows how to score goals. Mbappe is here. He has arrived. The turtle is amazing. Whatever. And I'm like, bro, how many more debates do we have to go through for me to prove this one point that I'm about to say? So another 2 to 3 months later, let me drink some water because I'm actually getting kind of hot. On February 2025, now we're talking about Dembele is better than Lamine Yamal. And once again, just like I said in the beginning of a couple of minutes ago, it doesn't make any sense to compare them. There are so many different ways we can compare Lamine Yamal and Dembele. Like, okay, once again, the goals and the assists. All right, I get it, bro. Damn, but like, how many? Like, why are you guys such like? Why do you guys like abusing children? What's wrong with you guys? You guys are child abusers, and go somewhere else. Get out of here. But like, when we compare Lamine Yamal and Dembele, as I look at this spider chart, Lamine Yamal is in the blue, Dembele is in the red. They are very even in terms of key passes, very much even. They are very much even in attacking actions, even Dembele is slightly better than Lamine Yamal in terms of carries. Lamine Yamal is slightly better than Dembele in terms of dribbles. Non-penalty goals, Dembele surpasses Lamine Yamal. Expected goals and expected assists, they are leveled. In terms of assists, Lamine Yamal is better. Okay? He's just better. And so there's certain things that Dembele is better at and Lamine Yamal is better at. And that's just it. But like, here's going to be the ultimate statement. The fact that Lamine Yamal continues to be in these conversations and they try to keep trying to tear down Lamine Yamal, who do you think the real winner is here? Like, all of these players like Endrick, Salah, Mbappe, Dembele, they're going to get their 15 to 20 minutes of fame. But you know who's going to get their 15 to 20 years of fame? It is Lamine Yamal. Because the fact that a 17-year-old continues to get compared to whoever's the hottest player right now goes to show that Lamine Yamal will end up being the most consistent and the better player in the end. That's just how it is, because all of this reminds me of Messi. all of this reminds me of Messi when between 2005 all the way until 2012, everybody was saying Robin is a better winger than Messi. And then when Neymar came in, everybody was starting to say Neymar is going to be the better player than Messi. And then he ended up joining Barcelona, and then they end up becoming best friends. And then Ronaldo was like, Ronaldo's scoring more goals than Messi. He's a better goal scorer than Messi. Like everybody was just attacking Messi. Like, and then Ribéry came in and were like, Ribéry is better than Messi, and he deserved to win the Ballon d'Oro. Or just a bunch of stupid debates, because when you look at the bigger picture, it was all about whoever's the hottest player right now and is doing good numbers is getting compared to Messi. But Messi continues to show up in the conversation. Lamine Yamal, it's the same thing, dude. Like throughout the whole season, Lamine Yamal has been in people's mouths and conversations. And I believe that Yamal has been the most consistent. He has been an 8 out of 10 in every match. And then you have players who go from a 9 out of 10, and then on the next game, a freaking 3 out of 10. And they're just super inconsistent. But with Lamine Yamal, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. And that builds a great foundation for players like him, because once this guy reaches 21, 22 years old, there is going to be no reason for us to try and compare a player to Lamine Yamal, because he's going to be on just a different level. He will, as long as he continues to work hard. And so that's it, right? Like I feel like I'm going on a tangent, and I'm going to make this video too long. So I'm just going to end it here and shut my mouth and just, just going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.